Hey y'all, welcome to a new episode of the 5-Star Coach. We live a 5-star life if you take the advice. I'm Coach D, aka Venus as a boy. Here with my 5-star tip of this week. For my 5-star ballers out there, so let's go ahead and get right into this. We ain't gotta waste no time. And this week's 5-star tip is you have to do what's best for you at all times. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's no, well, let me consider them, let me consider that. No. If it's in alignment for them, it will automatically be considered for them. Bottom line, you need to be thinking, what's the best thing for me? What is the best thing for me? Because if you're not doing the best thing for yourself, you cannot show up for nobody else. You can't be there for no one else if you're not doing what's best for you at all times. It don't matter. Your mom, dad, sister, little brother, little cousins, even your kids. They can never get the best of you if you're not giving the best to yourself. Simple as that. You can't pour from no empty cup. Even if the cup is half full, this shit will dry out eventually because you're pouring from a half full cup. Honestly, you shouldn't even be pouring from your cup at all. They should be getting the overflow, the surplus. That shit that's just, oh, it's too much water in here. We're going to just, the spillage, you can get that, you can get that, you can get that, you can get that. Whatever. Bottom line is, the only reason y'all will be getting that is because I'm pouring into myself and I'm doing what's best for me at all times. Consider yourself at the first thought. Consider yourself within that first thought of everything that you're doing. Every time you think about doing something, let me think about me. What's the best thing for me? What's the best thing for me? I don't care if you're in a relationship, it's a 50-50 thing, whatever. Never mind. Yuck. If you're in a relationship, though, it still is what's the best thing for me. Because if this is your person, this is somebody you're supposed to be with, friendship, romantic partner, it will always, like I said, work out in their favor as well because you are pouring into yourself as well. I mean, not as well. You're pouring to yourself at first, and they will get the overflow. So if they are upset that you are giving to yourself first, consider yourself first before you consider them. That's the exit. Get out. Go ahead. Because like I said, if you're not considering yourself, doing what's best for you first, before you try to do what's best for anybody else, you're wasting your time. They're not getting the best thing from you. And now you're sitting here in a situation where you feel depleted, dried out. You feel like the world is against you the whole time. It's your fault. It's your fault. It ain't nobody else's fault. It's just you. It's you and you only. So at the end of the day, beginning of the day, the middle of the day, while you're asleep, before every decision, everything, what's the best thing for me to do in this situation? What's the best thing for me to do in this situation? Because if it's the best thing for me, it's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for you, whoever else. What's the best thing for me to do in this situation, though? Needs to be at the front of your mind at all times. What's the best thing for me? And then let everything fall into place how it should. So this week's 5-star tip. What's the best thing for you? And actually, let's throw a second tip in here. And we're going to revisit the past for a second about being strict. Because I feel like these go hand in hand. Being strict will help you always consider yourself before you even consider anybody else. Being strict will have you in a mindset of always thinking what's best for me. Being strict will have you sitting there calculating every damn thing to a T. That ain't for me. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't rocking with that. I ain't feeling that. I'm feeling this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let me do that one. Let me yeah. When you are strict, considering yourself is gonna be easy as shit because you already locked in. Like, hold on, hold the fuck up. That ain't happening. I'm not going for that. So for you to do what's best for yourself, you have to be strict when it comes to you. I'm not fucking with this. I'm not doing this. I ain't going for that. I won't be here. I'm going to be here, but for this amount of time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You're too close to me. This, that, whatever, however the strictness shows up in your world, be strict. Be as strict as possible. And when you're thinking to yourself, damn, I should loosen up, hit yourself in the back of the head. Because no, you shouldn't. You should be as strict, stern, and hard body as much as possible. It ain't no other way around it. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It should be straight up. This is my world. I want it to be like this. That's it. This is my world, and everybody else is just living in it. This is my world, and this is how I want it to be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, 5-star tip number 1, always do what's best for you. 5-star tip number 2, be strict. So strict. Be to the point where it's insufferable to the people who really will never be able to meet your standards, and they remove themselves, and you don't got to worry about cutting nobody off or getting nobody gone. And then eventually you'll get to a point where you ain't got to worry about nobody trying to play. You ain't got to worry about nobody even trying to come around because they already know what time it is. They not going for that. I ain't even ready to play with them. Like, I'm not ready to play with them. They don't play that. They don't play that shit. You rather have that name than I can play with them. Oh, this might be easy. Oh, they know where home at. Oh, nah. Be real strict around this bitch. And it's a lot of standards that need to be met. Because it's standards in all different areas. You got to meet this one, 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 got to meet this one, and this one, this one, this one. And if you can't meet none of them, you can't be with me. Simple as that. If you can't meet none of them, I can't work for your company. If you can't meet none of that, we can't be friends. If we can't meet none of that, we no longer going to be family. Like, I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm going to move along. I'm going to move. And always remember, you are never lonely. You're just alone when you are full in yourself. So like I said at first, doing what's best for you will make you feel, no, not even make you feel. It will sometimes may put you in a situation where you are alone, but you won't be lonely. Because you got yourself, you're full. But the strictness, bring that into play so you can think like, yeah, I'm just alone. I ain't lonely. Because if I want some company, if I want this, I want that, I'm going to get that. It's easy. Simple as that. So, yeah. Be strict. Always do what's best for you. Simple as that. And now this is the end of this week's episode of the 5-Star Coach. We live a 5-star life. If you take the advice, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the content. And I will be here next Friday, as always, for more 5-star tips. So until then, I'll see y'all.